What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the video. So today I wanted to sit down and talk about Remind again. In my opinion, this DLC did nothing but build on an already amazing game and make it better. I know this sounds like somewhat of unpopular opinion at times, but I did love Kingdom Hearts 3 as it was. It was one of my favorite Kingdom Hearts games of all time, actually. The game did so much right, and overall I had a very positive experience with it. But there were obviously some things that I had issues with, one of them being how Kairi's character was handled. Remind did so much right, and one of the things that it did best was fixing Kairi as a character. I've made a video in the past discussing that this was really one of my only real disappointments with the base game, and how I really couldn't really care about her anymore at this point, since I thought that she was just going to remain as a prop to Sora, and failed to live up to what she was teed up to be through the promotional material for Kingdom Hearts 3 released 1 year ago. As I said, the DLC did a lot right, but the one thing that I couldn't be happier about was how it fixed Kairi. So today I wanted to talk about that in this video. Obviously, there will be spoilers for the Remind DLC in this video. I highly suggest that you pick it up for yourself and experience all the amazing moments for yourself. But if you would rather just watch a playthrough, I suggest that you check out mine. I'll leave a link to my playthrough in the description down below. If you decide to do that, come back to this video so you can listen to me scream about why Kairi is now perfect. Anyways, now that all that is out of the way, let's get right into the video. So as I said, one of the greatest disappointments for me when it came to Kingdom Hearts 3 was Kairi. Remember, I will be praising Kairi later on in this video and talking about how Remind did her justice. But first, I will be going over why I personally didn't enjoy Kairi in Kingdom Hearts 3 the way she was. So, Kairi has always been with us since the very first Kingdom Hearts game. Ever since, I felt like she was sort of a damsel in distress and was really only used as like a plot point or a prop to give Sora an objective in past installments. She was a great character and had a beautiful connection to Sora, which in my opinion is one of the most iconic relationships between two characters in all of gaming. But that's really it. She's always been getting captured, standing on the sidelines, and really just not doing a whole lot of anything. Throughout the Kingdom Hearts 3 development cycle, it seemed like she was really going to get some time to shine. She was training with Merlin and Lee in order to become a Keyblade Master and to fight alongside the other Guardians when it came time to fight in the Keyblade Graveyard. But what did we get? She once again got captured, did little to nothing, got Thanos'd by Xehanort, and once again was used as a plot point to carry the story of Kingdom Hearts further by opening up the door at the end of the game when Sora went to go look for her. Sure, she played a huge part in keeping Sora tied to the real world once he ended up in the final world, and ultimately, she is the reason why he was allowed to return. But that's really it. She had her cutesy moments with him sharing the Palpu Fruit, and I love that. That was great. In this instance, it was awesome, but again, I felt like she didn't really do anything. She didn't do much of anything. Not to say that she wasn't important, because she was. She always has been. But in the end of it, almost every single time, I felt like she did nothing more than just, you know, exist and to be a good character. She didn't really do anything to prove to me that she's anything more than just a prop or, you know, a cute little character or a good part of Sora's character development. Remind, however, changed this entirely. So the premise for Remind was for Sora to trace back the hearts of the Guardians of Light in order to locate Kairi's. In doing this, Sora recovers her 7 heart fragments in order to recomplete her heart, and that does make it so she does return. We knew that this was going to happen anyways, given the ending of the base Kingdom Hearts 3 game where Sora disappears on Destiny Islands and Kairi's there. In the DLC, Kairi truly shined though. One of the first instances where we got this was her against Xemnas. Initially, she just got captured without a fight. Kinda just poof, you're gone, you lost, bye Kairi. But in the DLC, she popped off and stood up against Xemnas, and it looked like she was being a total badass. Like, I'm not gonna lie, she did. This is how it should have went down in the base game. Rather than getting taken hostage without a fight, she felt like the Keyblade Master she was training to become. She held her own against arguably one of the strongest members of the Seekers of Darkness. Xemnas actually looked like he was struggling for a second, which genuinely made me surprised because I didn't think they would add something like that. Even though she ended up getting captured like last time, it still felt like she at least tried and managed to put on a show for us, which is what I wanted. It wasn't the problem of her getting captured that bothered me. It was the fact that she went down without a fight. I suppose you can give her an "at least you tried" award here, which is satisfactory because again, it's like her capture didn't really matter because she did something about it beforehand. So once we recomplete Kairi's heart after tracing back all the 7 Guardians, this is truly where Kairi began to shine. Not only did we get an explanation as to how she returned in the first place, but this is where Kairi gets her moments. We got to play as Kairi. In this part of the game, you get to choose between playing as Sora or Kairi. This has been something we as Kingdom Hearts fans have waited years for. And dude, let me tell you, Kairi is strong, like super strong. Her shot lock is beautiful. Her base combos, although a bit floaty for my taste, pack a punch and are aesthetically pleasing. The real treat is Kairi's team-up attack with Sora. I feel like I've screamed about this in videos before, but this solidified it for me, really. The other team attacks were cool and I really enjoyed them, but there was just something about this one where it just really resonated deeply with me. Maybe it's the whole Sora and Kairi moments leading up to it, maybe it's the outstanding cinematic for it, but really what I think it was is that it represents other than just their bond together. These team-up attacks and the DLC all involved not only characters that are connected, but it showed how powerful they are when they work together. Kairi and Sora's one heart attack made me feel like Sora and Kairi can be looked at as equals. She no longer feels like a damsel in distress. She no longer feels like a prop. Kairi has finally reached that point where she can tell Sora that she wants to protect him, and I believe her. She proved to me that she is powerful, she is grown, and that she has what it takes to help her friends just as they have helped her over the entire series. One heart can be seen as a bunch of different things, but to me, it was the final step that Kairi needed in order to rightfully be called a Keyblade wielder, and she finally earned it and fulfilled the role that I've wanted her to fulfill for so long. However, the Kairi hype doesn't end there. In the Limit Cut episode, the story of Kingdom Hearts 3 gets pushed forward beyond the initial ending. We learn about how everyone is doing their job in trying to relocate Sora after he went missing after saving Kairi. We learn about her role and what she's doing to find Sora. She's allowing Ienzo, Evan, and Ansem the Wise to study her heart because she believes that it may contain clues to where Sora is. However, that comes with a price to pay. She enters a coma-like sleep state in order for the research to take place. This has been 1 year. Yes, she has been in this coma-like sleep state for 1 whole year. She has given up 1 year of her life in order to potentially being able to be of use in order to relocate Sora. This goes back to my previous point where I feel like Kairi has truly won me over in me believing that she can do these things and she can play a role in the story as a character rather than just being a prop or a plot point. Her willingly suggesting exploring her heart as an option to potentially finding Sora and going to sleep for a year just reinforces her growth as a character and how the DLC truly did her justice. So, all in all, I'm super satisfied with this DLC. It did a lot to help out the weaker points in Kingdom Hearts 3, and overall did nothing but positive things in my opinion. I have a couple of other ideas for videos talking about how Remind fixed certain issues with the base game, so look forward to those in the future. However, this is the end of the video. Let me know what you think down below about how Remind fixed Kairi and how they treated her as a character. Remember to also like the video and most importantly, subscribe to the channel for more Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind content. I also have a Twitter, Twitch, and a Discord that you can all join. The links to those will be in the description. So with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and until the next video, I will catch you all later. Bye bye.